other terrorist groups regroup. Senator Lindsey Graham called it a betrayal of the Kurdish forces.
Well, I say this, if we want to bring our forces back, it's to protect the homeland, something that they foreseeing in the future where we're going to need it, and that's a good move. Well, outright saying that to the people, that's the reason why, but look in the future, look and see. What do they say? We're supposed to be attacked by Russia and China. Invasions, we've heard that before. Well, if it occurs, we definitely want our troops on our soil. And Canada and Mexico better stand with us. I mean, I know they do. They're part of us as a nation. They could not. So, the politicians are crooks. That little guy. Oh, there's a Budweiser bottle. Is that good or bad? Oh, whatever it is. It is what it is. I'm not going to practice my righteousness before people be noticed.
All right, David, thank you. And we wanted to understand what all this means. So Holly Williams has reported from inside Syria many times, including just a few weeks ago, and joins us now. Holly, so how does this affect the fight against ISIS?
Well, Nora, those Kurdish fighters that we're talking about are known as the Syrian Democratic Forces, or SDF, and we spoke with them over the phone earlier today. They told us they feel betrayed by the US. They are clearly very angry. Now, I've been in and out of that part of Syria over and over again since 2014, and I have gradually witnessed the SDF become America's closest partners on the ground in the fight against ISIS. They say they've lost around 11,000 of their fighters, mostly young men and women, and that fight is not over. Because although ISIS lost all of its territory back in March, the group is still carrying out suicide attacks and assassinations. And the risk is that the SDF will now say to the US, you've betrayed us once again, and when it comes to the fight against ISIS, we're going to look after our interests and not do your bidding.
And Holly, that's really the question. What's going to happen to these thousands of ISIS fighters that are imprisoned in northeast Syria?
Well, Nora, the SDF say that they have around 12,000 accused ISIS fighters in those prisons, including 4,500 foreigners. We visited one just last month. The nightmare scenario is that the SDF no longer has the resources to guard them. There's a mass prison break, and then we see ISIS reforming its army of militants.
Incredibly alarming. Holly, thank you as always for your incredible reporting. Tonight, Britain's Prime Minister is calling on the wife of an American diplomat to return to England to face charges in a deadly crash. Boris Johnson says if she refuses, he will personally call President Trump. NTS Tyab has an emotional interview with the parents of the teenager who was
Get him out of there, bring him back home, he says. That's the reason why.
A beautiful boy. Beautiful boy. Big-hearted.
Charlotte Charles and Tim Dunn's love for their son Harry is only outmatched by their sadness. But they say they've been robbed of their ability to grieve his death properly because of a legal protection for diplomats and their families.
We can't rest, we can't settle. She killed our boy.
The woman allegedly responsible for killing 19-year-old Harry Dunn is Anne Sakoulas. Police say the 42-year-old wife of an American diplomat had just left Royal Air Force Proughton, a U.S. intelligence and communications base, and was driving down the wrong side of this country